Look at a pretty painting. Anyway, the game with this video is I made a cowl for myself in the last video, right? And I decided that my kidlet needed one, and I had more of this red fabric, right? And so I took the lining out of an old dress of mine that was too small and used that for the black fabric. And I wanted to make a smaller cowl so you could see the difference in size and decide what size you wanted to make yours if you want an awesome cowl. And also I wanted to try and figure out how to make harlequin patterns. Black and red because Harley Quinn, like classic Harley Quinn, black and red, right? So, about to fumble through that on screen. Okay, for me, the first step was to ask nicely for a harlequin diamond pattern. Go to images, pick one. It's hard to do this through a screen, isn't it? There we go. Open image in new tab. Look, new tab. Over here, we can adjust how big it is. Yeah. Take a pencil and trace one once it's the size you want. So here's the template I created for myself. I added a 1/2 inch seam allowance, theoretically, and cut little notches out. The idea was to keep there from being too much fabric building up at the corners. And then I started sewing things together in my favorite way, and it looks great on this side. The back side, though, I decided I wanted to use dark thread for everything, and then I decided I only wanted the dark thread to be on the black patches, right? Which means that these seams alternate directions, which is stupid and annoying, and I won't do that again. Let's see, I sewed things together, and then contained all the loose stuff in my favorite way, by stuffing it in and sewing it down. So really tidy, no fraying, but also the alternating directions meant it didn't look right on the inside. Which meant I needed to take apart everything I'd done, so I got really annoyed, and I made a scarf. Then I made a hat. So I've spent a ridiculous amount of time fussing, coming up with how I want to do this to arrive at a really obvious approach that I'm about to show you. But also stay tuned, because I was watching a YouTube video from somebody else who I will totally link below. That's a really cool way to make harlequin pattern fabric. Probably not in this instance because I need something narrow, but also really cool. So mostly for this idea to work, I had to give up on my idea of only having black stitches on black fabric and leaving the red fabric all alone. So this is scraps from another project. This is some lining fabric I have from a dress I upcycled. So the fabric is proceeding along. I accidentally made it wider this time. Brilliant of me. And so there's a little black diamond made out of 2 pieces of black fabric. And then I have 2 red diamonds that I attach like that. And then red diamond gets 2 pieces of black fabric on either side. Nice, simple, straight line. Existing red diamond. Black diamonds get sewn on. They flap their little wings around. And I do my usual brilliant, very tidy job of sewing things together. And then this one gets that single piece of red fabric because the other side of the scarf is red. Running back stitch. You, I believe, know how that works. And then when I get to this point, that's a little awkward, because then I'm stuck with this, right? So then I sew it on one side and fold it back around and do a really awkward kind of prick stitch approach going back down again. This is why there is white fluff everywhere. He's sitting in his litter box right now. All right, this I got from a Valentine's Day themed clown post from Morning Mercury, which was a lot of fun. Link below, go watch. But it seems like if you make stripes, or have stripes, or make stripes, and then cut them at this crazy angle, then you ought to be able to, hold on, slide them around and make a harlequin pattern, which obviously, if you're working with something bigger than an 8.5 by 11 sheet of sketch paper, would have less waste at the edges. But see, it works. So, very intrigued, want to play with, but not on this one. On this one, and my goodness, the size difference is going to be massive between this one and the other one. That side-by-side comparison should be fun. So I made the scarf this wide, made the hood portion just a half a diamond deeper, and so I've got this on one side of the scarf, the same on the other side of the scarf, and I'm going to cut a curve kind of arbitrarily right here, and crap, hold on. And then I have this that will go from the crown of the head to the back of the head and join the two scarf halves together. And then I will try and get most of the rabbit fluff off it and deal with these stupid white stitches, and we'll be ready. Completely random, but you all need to see this. This is my first tree peony flower. It's so big and beautiful, and I love it. The child is laughing at me. All right, teeny tiny attitudinal warlock with it not wrapped at all. Would you twirl, please, my love? See? Very cool. Slightly evil.
Wrapped?
Yes, and here is with it wrapped around her, over her headphones. She's refusing to take off. Twirl, my love. My goodness, the size difference is so pronounced between these two examples. So, that looks really awesome. Rock on. I think the diamonds could have been smaller. So, maybe next time. And as a reminder, the other size example, this is what it looks like on Tiny Human. Please spin, my love. There we go. And here's mine on me. Am I in my backyard in my pajamas? Yes, I am. So, the big one, complete with beading and all that fun stuff. All right, and the little one, that is for my child. Lip. I like mine better on me, but this works. So it's not too small to use, it's just a matter of preference. I will say the shorter one is, the shorter scarf length is probably better for winter. Because if it was 85 degrees out here right now, which it was a few days ago, this would be unpleasant. But it's kind of chilly, so it feels great. And it's adorable. Dee! Oh, this is just funny. There's the difference in hood size. There's the difference in scarf length. So clearly there's a massive freaking window with, you know, how big you want to make things. If you want to go around twice, I wouldn't make it much smaller than that. And much longer than this will be fairly dramatic, but also valid. Also, Wadi Jawaya, hopefully got that right, pointed out that this would be a really cool sunshade system. I think if I do that, I'll add like interfacing just around here, because if it was a sunshade for me, I'd want it single layered. But measuring. Hold on. All right, for if you want to make your own, and if you want to size them according to how they looked in these two videos. Hi, here's dimensions. I'm very sorry they're in inches. I know most of the world is reasonable and uses centimeters. This video has taken me so long to get out now, and so yeah, here's inches. I'm familiar with inches. I have measuring tapes for inches. I love you very much. I'm sorry, I'll do better. Yay! Do better in that in the future I'll be more considerate and provide like centimeters and stuff. Sorry I'm jiggling this madly. Anyway, that's about it. I have exciting things planned that I will hopefully follow through on. And other than that, I hope I hope you're having a fantastic time. I hope you can use these if you use them for winter or for summer. Just like, I'd love to see that. That'd be super cool. And I'm thinking about a summer one now that it's warming up. We'll see. Like I said, hope you're doing great.